What's up guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you that I installed this blind spot detection ambient light underneath the vent of my Tesla Model Y Juniper, and this light is by Tesla Launch and it is actually extremely useful. I thought it would just look cool, but it's actually a very useful feature to have in your Tesla Model Y Juniper, and it integrates with your car, which is the coolest thing. So if I want to change the light color on this light, it'll change my ambient light, and it will also change underneath the vent. And it's actually extremely bright, so you can even see it during the daytime. And it's nice that you can switch it to the exact same light using your monitor. That's how you know it's a good quality. It's not like one of those stupid little remotes that you change the light by itself. Like, you're actually changing the light through the car, and it's a very smart ambient light. So you're able to have your blind spot detected on the actual light, and you could also look whenever you're using your turn signals. And here's a little cheat sheet of what the lights mean. I'll show you guys on the screen, but I'm going to show you guys what mostly I use it for and the features that I use every day and how useful it is. So I really use the blind spot detection for sure, and I use the turn signal on it, and I'm able to change the lights, and it goes with your music as well. It doesn't quite pop like the ambient light does with the music, where it like does kind of like a beat, but you can still enjoy it with that beat plus the nice light underneath the vent, and it really does give it a cool look. Like right now I have the red on, and it looks like a cool Tron look in my opinion, and it's just a very cool thing to add to your car, and most of all, surprisingly very useful. It's really not that hard to install. I was a little intimidated by removing things for the installation, but they have a very good video that follows step by step on how to do it. It took me probably an hour just to be careful and looking back and forth to that video. And once I saw the video and installed the product, it was really not difficult whatsoever. So I'll show you guys a video of me installing it. You can see that I'm looking back and forth into my phone, and so you can see when there's a car next to you, you see that blind spot, the little gold bar on the side detects that there's a car on the side. Also, whenever I usually have the blue, I like the blue on there, or the purple, but usually when you have a car and you're going to turn to put your turn signal and it'll flash green, it'll show you red when there's a car next to you versus gold when you're just kind of cruising. So if you're about to turn and you like don't see there's a car, it'll turn green, and it'll show you that you can turn when it's green. But if you have your turn signal and there is a car next to you, first of all, they'll be gold if you don't have your turn signal on, but if you have your turn signal on, there's a car next to you, it'll turn red. So it's really nice that it does that. If you go into autopilot, it'll turn the side of the lights green and red on the left and right, and that means that you've engaged autopilot. I don't have full self-driving right now, but I'm using the autopilot feature, and you can see what it looks like when you do that. So just in general, it makes just driving much more enjoyable. I could not recommend this product enough, especially for the price. You really are getting a good experience driving your car, even better. Like I said, I thought it was just like a cool product to put in, but it's actually an extremely useful product to drive around with. It just gives you a nice ambient light underneath. It's very bright. You can actually change it how bright on the lights, and you can also turn it off if you need to. Right now it's at full brightness. Here I lower the brightness completely, and then you can also just turn it off if you don't want to have it on, and it'll turn your main lights off and also the light underneath the vent that you've installed. So it's very intuitive with your car. They are adding new features all the time, which is really nice, and you can update it with the car. So the car will update some sort of light feature or some sort of piloting feature, and it'll actually update the light as well. So it's just really nice to have that information in front of you. It's not like it's a blind spot detection ambient light. It's not just a light that looks kind of cool, you know. It's actually really useful. And like I said, I'll put the cheat sheet. I haven't tested all the features, but the most important features that I use every day are the blind spot detection and just making the cabin look a lot cooler, a lot more peaceful in here with some extra light. It looks even more like a spaceship. So I definitely love this product. If you guys have any questions, comment down below and I'll help you in whatever way I can, and I'll put all the information for this product down in the description. Thank you to Tesla Launch for sending it to me so I could test it out. It was surprisingly a very cool addition to my car and a very useful one. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.